Hello guys, so a lot of people have been asking, rejoice, Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7. Alright, so I made this video for you guys to understand what Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7 is actually saying. Isaiah 45 verse 7 says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
So the point is, if I said that God never created evil, that evil is an absence of God, what does Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7 say? Now the thing is, I've always told atheists that if you want to come to my Bible to say something, you have to understand ancient vocabulary. So let's do a brief Bible word study on the book of Isaiah 45 verse 7.
I browse Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7, and then what comes out on the Bible Hub, I click on that Bible Hub, then I see the list of a lot of translations that are listed there. I just go to this place, they wrote interlinear, then I click on interlinear, and then I see the translation word for word from the direct original Hebrew, and then I go to where I saw create. I click on the word Obara. That word gives me the concordance, and then I click on the Strong's concordance. There are a lot of concordance there. So in the Strong's concordance, that gives me the meaning and the usage of the word. So we have two definitions of bara, and it is to choose, to create, to cut down, dispatch, to do, make, fast. First definition I see there is to create. So this word can be used in two ways. To create, that is to form something from non-existent to existent. So then the second definition is actually to qualify something, means to cut down or selective process. Then let's go to Brown Driver Briggs concordance. It says probably loan word form, fashioned by cutting, shape out.
This term is also used like when a carpenter actually shapes a wood or cuts down a wood and makes it into a chair or furniture. So the dirty wood, he turns it into something useful, a furniture or chair.
Watch, God is actually shaping darkness. It's not bringing out non-existent, like evil never existed before and then God brought it into existence. No, that's a different case. In this usage or in this definition, what it actually means is that God is shaping evil for good. How do I know that? I read the context. So now let's check the context. So in context, verse 2 of that chapter 45 says, I will go before thee and make the crooked places straight. I will break in pieces the gates of brass and cut in sunder the bars of iron. And I will give thee the hidden treasures of darkness and the hidden beauties of places, that thou mayest know that I, the Lord, which called thee by thy name, am the God of Israel. So now we see that what God is doing, he's making crooked paths straight. And in context, you can read that God has a great plan for Israel, and therefore he wants to use the King Cyrus, whom was the person that is supposed to be like the bad guy. He's using him to fulfill the plan of bringing Israel out of captivity. So he chose Cyrus for that purpose. So now this tells you that God in evil, God is shaping it out, or God is forming or shaping in evil, not really bringing evil or calamity. That is why